Hi, Justin. I'm really glad that you're here today. And I just want to start by letting you know that this is a safe space where you can share whatever's on your mind and we'll work together to figure out what you need. How are you feeling about being here today?
Uh, well, honestly, I'm really just feeling a little overwhelmed. Um, there's just so much going on, and I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It sounds like you're carrying a lot right now. We'll take things one step at a time. There's no pressure to figure it out all at once. Would it help to start by taking or talking about what's been weighing on your mind?
Um, yeah, I mean, we can do that. Work has been really stressful. Um, I'm constantly managing home visits and assessments and intakes, and I just feel like I can't ever catch up. No matter how much I get done, there's always more. And then I come home and I still have responsibilities there. And there's just no break, really.
That sounds exhausting. Like you're always on, whether you're at work or at home, without any real time to slow down and take care of yourself.
Yep. And the thing is, I mean, I love my job. I love helping people, but uh, just getting to the point where I'm just so drained all the time.
Yeah. It sounds like you're really passionate about your work, but the demands of your job are kind of making it hard to maintain that balance. That's a tough spot to be in. And on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is I feel completely burnt out and I don't think I can keep going, or 10 is I feel like I have a good handle on everything, where would you say you're at right now?
Hmm. Um, uh, Probably like a two. Like I really feel like I'm barely holding things together right now.
Okay. So a 2 tells me that things are feeling really overwhelming, but it also means that there's still something to keep you going. What's helping you stay at a 2 instead of a 1?
Um, I guess me, my family, um, my friends. I do have a really supportive group of friends who I can, just kind of vent to. Um, and even though my job is stressful, I know I'm making a difference. Um, so I mean that does help a little.
Right, right. Those are really important supports, and that's great that you have people who you can turn to, that your work still holds meaning for you, even in the middle of all this stress.
Yeah, but sometimes even my support system feels like just another responsibility. You know, like my kids need me, my wife needs me, and I just don't always have the energy for it.
Right, and that's completely understandable. When you're already stretched thin, even the relationships that bring you joy can feel overwhelming. It sounds like you're giving so much to others that there's not a whole lot left for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like at this point I don't even know really what self-care looks like anymore.
And that's something that we can explore together. Finding ways to recharge that don't feel like just another task on your to do list. But before we dive into that, I'd like to show you a quick exercise that can help lower your stress in the moment. Have you ever heard of box breathing?
Um, yeah, I mean, and I've kind of heard of it, but I mean, but I'm willing to give it a try.
Okay. So it's a simple breathing technique that helps you calm your nervous system. It's called box breathing because you follow a four-part pattern, like four sides of a box. It's often called or used by first responders and even the military to stay focused under pressure. Would you be open to trying it with me?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll give it a little try.
Okay, so here's how it works. You're going to breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, hold that breath for 4 seconds, slowly exhale through your mouth for 4 seconds, hold again for 4 seconds before repeating the cycle. The idea is to slow down your breathing and signal your body that it's safe to relax. Let's try it together. I'll guide you through it.
Okay.
Okay, so in for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and then repeat. How do you feel after doing that?
Um, I mean, honestly, I feel a little more kind of grounded. I didn't really realize how, like shallow my breathing really was until I slowed it down like that.
And that's a really common response. When we're stressed, our breathing tends to become shallow and fast, which actually signals our body that something is wrong. But when we slow it down, like we just did, it sends the opposite message that we're safe and in control.
Hmm. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like I could actually use this when I start to feel overwhelmed.
Exactly. It's a tool that you can use anywhere, before a big meeting, after a tough conversation, or even in the car before heading home. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes to use in the moment.
Hmm. I like that. Simple yet effective.
I'm glad to hear that. And we can build on this in the future, our future sessions, exploring other small but powerful ways to help you manage stress.
Yeah, I think I need that and I would like that.
I agree. And you don't have to do it alone. You can take this one step at a time and at a pace that works for you. How are you feeling about today's session?
I mean, I feel better. You know, I know that I'm not going to get all the answers just from this one session, but um, just talking it out loud with you, has made things feel a little less overwhelming.
I'm really glad to hear that. Sometimes just acknowledging what's going on is the first step towards change. Let's plan to meet again next week and start mapping out some strategies to help you move forward.
That sounds great. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you next week.
Bye.